Amici, bentornati a Metadetector.
Bentornati.
Sì, siamo un po' emozionati perché la puntata di oggi
è molto particolare,
sì.
Because the cat is on the table.
Beh, sei sempre un coglione. Comunque la puntata di oggi sarà in inglese, per fortuna sì. Miss Tania ci aiuta già con l'introduzione alla band, perché questa sera avremo i TIGERTAILZ.
A quarter of a century after the release of Berserk, TIGERTAILZ roll on to new and fairer horizons. The band has just released You Can't Stop the Rock, the first new music since 2016. So let's talk about all the news with band founder Jay Pepper.
Well, always thought that Tanya has really a sex voice.
Of course.
Yeah, it is. So, welcome back to Metal Detector, first broadcast ever in English for us.
Yes, yeah, the first time.
The first time. Okay, Mr. J. Pepper, welcome.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having me, guys.
Fine. We're really so glad that you are here with us today. So the Tales are back, and that's it's really so an exciting news. You have a lots of new stuff on board, a new singer. But can you explain us better on the new stuff around the house of TIGERTAILZ?
Well, the band was kind of over, you know. I thought, and we had, when the last singer left, kind of you know, destroyed the band really with his behavior. But we had lots of people apply for the job, but there wasn't really anybody who had actually, you know, ticked all the boxes. You know, they had the right, you know, everything about them, and what they needed more than anything at this stage of the game was to be able to sing the songs. You know, we had a lot of people who looked the right way, but they didn't have the voice. And then just like out of the blue, Ashley came along and you know, really kind of made a dent in it, and we got him down for an audition, and he just smashed it, you know, out of the park. Those songs from Berserk that in a way that we hadn't even heard in so many years, because so many singers we've had previous to that, they always want to tune down, you know, from the normal tune in, because the songs are quite high to sing, well, very high. And for me, that they don't sound the same then, you know. So with Ashley, we were able to put the songs in the right tune in, so they're like off the record, and he just absolutely nailed it. And it was like, wow, you know, it gave the band a real lift, and we thought, okay, maybe there's one last shot, you know, for us to do something. So that kind of started it all rolling again. And we did obviously the 6X, we did a rehash of that, a re-release of that reissue, and that's went down really well about, what was it, December, and now we've just issued the first new song by the band, which yeah, is going great. You know, everybody seems to really like it, so all good so far. Yeah.
Super amazing. And after and then we will see, of course, the You Can't Stop the Rock new video single that has reaching really a high amount of people in just 2 weeks. And guys, yeah, go on YouTube and like, of course, the TIGERTAILZ page and the videos. And you know, I must ask, because we have seen that you're gonna tour UK and Ireland with the Steel Panther. But what we must expect in the next month? Maybe you will tour even the rest of Europe. You will come also in Italy?
Well, you know, the deal with this band is it's kind of a weird kind of way that the way it works is that I'm not into doing all that kind of extensive touring again. When me and Pepsi came back in, like, whatever it was, 2005, 2006, we just said we weren't going to do that again, you know. So I always keep it at kind of like arm's length, you know. We pick the shows we want to do, and we don't do it for the money. We never ever have. It's all about what feels right, what works for the band, if we want to do something. So it's only if the right shows come up do we do something. And the Steel Panther stuff got offered to us, and that kind of worked, you know. People are like, you know, you get a lot of people saying, oh, well, why are you touring with those guys? They're like, a joke, you're making fun of you, a joke. It's like, for goodness sake, you know what I mean? Get over yourselves. I mean, it's ridiculous. Men in makeup at like 50, 60 years of age. What is that not funny? Of course it is. You know, you need to be able to look at yourselves and not take yourselves too seriously. And I know Pepsi would have loved to have done that. He always saw the funny side in the whole thing. You know, the music's about having fun, and that's what TIGERTAILZ has always been about. So we'll select shows maybe, but I don't see, unless something really, you know, ticked all the boxes, I don't really see us going on those extensive tours. We're better just stepping in and out of like the odd shows or festivals or something, I think.
Okay, so, but I'm sure that some promoter here in Italy want TIGERTAILZ for a festival at least.
I hope so. I mean, that, you know, the band is at its best. This is the other thing. Like, a lot of bands go out there because they do it for a job. You know, they still need to earn the money, and we don't do that. That's not what we do. We do it purely to keep the band alive and for the life experiences of it all. And not just that, because TIGERTAILZ is from that kind of 80s, 90s, big production sound and stuff, big vocals, big stage presence. It doesn't really work very well in a club. I mean, we do club shows, you know, occasionally. We're doing one in a few weeks in London, but it's really at its best. The band really, really shines, and those songs shine when it's on festival, big stages. It works and it comes to life. And like, not a lot of bands are able to do that. You know, some bands just do the opposite. They work much better in the club, but no, TIGERTAILZ works much better on the big stage, big production. So the bigger the gig, the bigger the performance we give, you know.
I agree. Really agree with you. And maybe it's not the right question, because maybe you can't talk about it. But are you recording a full-length album, or maybe you can't tell us?
Oh, I mean, look, we've got songs. I've got songs ready to go. In fact, I finished a few. I was actually working on like a solo project until Ashley came along, because I was kind of, the Tails thing, I was kind of done with it, you know, and also musically, I've kind of like a lot of people, you just keep listening to this sort of same stuff. I find that quite difficult now at my age. You know, I'm more into the, I've kind of gone backwards where everybody else goes forward. I've gone backwards. I'm listening to like Bad Company, Stevie Marriott, The Faces, Small Faces, stuff like that. And so I was just kind of digging that kind of music, you know, which is a bit more soulful and that kind of thing. But I've got songs recorded, and we'll work towards a new album, I think. But first of all, what we're actually working on right now is we're going to release not just a best of album. It's going to be a best of volume 1 and volume 2. So it's going to be 2 separate records, which is a big undertaking, really, because we tried to work out how to just fit, you know, like 10 or 15 songs on one record, but it just, there's so much material. We didn't feel that did the band's justice. So we're actually going to release the next thing we're working on right now is going to be a best of volume 1 and volume 2 as two separate records. So that'll be the next thing. And maybe another new single. I have songs ready to go. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it. If I feel like let it one drop, I'll do it, but maybe not. I don't know. So that's what we're working on right now, is the best of volume 1, volume 2.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get my copies, of course.
Well,
so
I should say, sorry, on that as well, it's not going to be a best of in the way that we just take the songs from the original records and put them on a compilation of. That's not what it is. We're re-recording everything again with Ashley. Sorry, I should have made that clear. So this isn't like just like, you know, Kiss's Double Platinum, where they take all the songs of other albums and put it on there. We're actually re-recording the whole thing. So it'll be 25, 30 songs across 2 records that are completely re-recorded with Ashley singing them. So yeah, should sound, looking forward to doing that. Should sound great.
I really can't wait, because new editions are always good to listen to. Okay, I know that the directors has collected some picture, and we usually ask to the artist to personally comment, and you can tell whenever you want. Basically. So let's start with the slideshow.
Let's see.
Well, okay, so you want me to comment on that?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, what's funny about this, right, is this was taken from the video shoot. Now, it looks like people just jumping through the air, right? But what it actually was, I thought it'd be a really cool idea to take a trampoline to the video shoot. And I took it, and everybody laughed at me. They said, what are you doing? You can't use that, you know. And right at the end of the shoot, we got everyone to run across the stage and bounce on the trampoline in the air. And that's what those shots are. They were the very last thing we shot. And even the director was like, man, what the hell is this? What am I supposed to do with that? You know. And
we need a backstage video.
Yeah. I said, trust me, it'll work. And thankfully, the photographer lay on the floor by the side of the trampoline, so that when people jumped, he caught it, and that's what those shots are. Yeah,
Good.
really cool. That's the promo shot. So we did a whole series of photo shoots by a great friend of ours, photographer called Becca Davis. She's into like kind of goth kind of S&M sort of photography, and we really like her stuff. So yeah, Becca Davis from Pixel Licks, I think she shot that, and that's the promo shot for like the posters and things. Yeah.
Okay, this is really a good picture.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. I'm so sorry, but sometimes the directors make some funny face to communicate with us while we are broadcasting. Okay.
Why not?
So now is the time for the video. So you can stop the rock if my colleague agree. You have something to ask, or you want to comment something?
No. Let's see the video.
Okay, and then
watch the video.
Brand new music.
Is You Can't Stop the Rock, of course. So the new Tails video, and then we comment with you, of course.
You don't want to listen to me. Listen to the video.
Okay, so let's rock. everything you need is on this video. Flames,
I like
guitars,
flames on stage so much.
guitar solos, and even the worst nightmare for a club owners, the confetti machine gun.
Yeah. The confetti cannon, man. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. The only thing missing was a flying V guitar.
Yeah, it's true. For the next videos. Maybe a flaming V guitar.
Definitely.
Yeah, it looks that you really had fun recording the video. No?
Yeah, it's in a great venue in the UK called KK Steel Mill. You know, KK Downing from Judas Priest. You know, the venue up there in the middle of the UK, Wolverhampton. Yeah, great venue, great people, and really helped us out with that because we wanted to capture that kind of like 80s, 90s, you know, classic kind of rock video. And because we felt that everything had just got so boring, you know, music and everything's so serious, and there's all this kind of angst metal out there, you know, it's like, oh god, yeah, okay, and we wanted to get back to like, just take it easy, man, just gonna out and have some fun, you know, and that big kind of production, big chorus, and just enjoy it. So I hopefully that comes across in the video.
Yeah, of course, and I totally agree with you. I mean, we are facing the hell. Maybe the Wood Wide Tree will explode, and people are too much hungry. We all need a little bit of easy fun.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of that about, and I think it resonates in the music. You know, it happened back in the from the 70s. It was all about the 60s, 70s, about the kind of peace and love music. And the 80s came along, and of course, you had the hair metal sort of movement, but you also then had the sort of grunge and Nirvana and all the kind of thrash and death metal come. And I think there's a lot of young people there. There's a lot of anger, you know, male anger, particularly raised in that. And I see that again now. And I got to be honest, I don't like it. I think I think everyone suffers with mental health. Everyone, not just some people. I think everybody does. And I think young, you know, males particularly. You know, and music has always been an escape, and they escape in that. But all that kind of, I think, yeah, vent it by all means. You know, I've got no problem with that. That's what music's all about. It's an emotive thing. But I think we kind of lose our ways sometimes. You know, it's all this like, I don't think it helps anything. I don't think it helps mental health. What does help is smiling, enjoying yourself. You know, and being friends and being with friends and enjoying those kind of music experience. And there's nothing better than being in like a gig or a festival with your friends, with people you want to be with, and listening to music that is kind of fun to listen to, and everybody's cool, you know. I think that's what it should be. But that's just me. I
agree. I totally agree. We need more positive vibes.
Absolutely. Definitely, man. Totally. Yeah.
And now we have an ugly question.
Yep.
So be ready. It's not my fault.
It's a fault. Special format in our show. Not my fault.
I'm ready for anything.
Maybe fault of the director.
Please keep going with the domanda brutta.
Hello there. Let's talk about transgression. What's the best theft that you ever done in a hotel room? Personally, one time I took away a towel. Beat me. And another thing I would like to know, do you go heavy on breakfast? Personally, I used to eat all the cakes at first. Then I go to the scrambled eggs, ham, cheese, even the teaspoons. All of them. And you?
I don't know that guy.
I'm not really quite sure what I was just watching, to be honest. Okay.
Yes.
I like the tune now. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirty. Yeah.
Okay. So you can declare anything about the question of those strange guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the video was like really staggered. I couldn't understand the audio from it. When you're playing those things, that bit I see the kind of pictures, but the audio isn't great. So I don't know if you could repeat that for me. That'd be good.
Yeah, of course. What's the best theft that you ever made in a hotel room?
The bad mess
Theft.
in a hotel. Theft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's like steal something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, of course.
Oh wow. God. I don't remember really stealing anything as such, but we did really destroy some places, which was really bad. I mean, it's so cliched, you know. We did, break a lot of things in the early days, really bad, and destroyed the bath, and yeah, not good, not cool. But I can't remember ever stealing anything. Maybe the it's hardly doesn't sound very rock and roll, but maybe the shampoo and conditioner, maybe.
Of course, for our big hairs, a rocker always need some shampoo.
I've never been stealing the light bulbs or anything, you know. I didn't do that.
And the other question was about the breakfast.
Oh,
The breakfast
actually, I do remember one.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody I was with, they still do it. It's kind of weird. If they see a nice kind of like salt and pepper, the salt cellar pepper sellers, and they have those in the restaurants. If they see those, they steal those. I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? You know, stealing the salt and pepper. What? No. Yeah, wrong. All wrong.
Just in case you have tons of guests in your house and you need to give them tons of salt and pepper.
I know.
Yeah. You never know. Of course.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No worries. Funny. That one was funny. And the second question was about your breakfast. What do you usually eat?
Oh, I eat, like, again, really boring, because I'm old, so I have to kind of look after my health. I've got like high blood pressure and things, so I don't have that often that like cooked breakfast thing, like the sausage, bacon, cheese. I maybe once now and again, but so every day I'm eating really boring muesli with strawberries and blueberries. It's like chewing cardboard, man. You know what I mean? It's like really boring, but
healthy.
but like reasonably healthy. Yeah, there's all of the good stuff I used to do. Eat terribly, drink too much. I kind of can't really do now, and this is what happens when you get old. And I'm like nearly 60, so yeah. Unfortunately, life catches up with you. So you got to start taking care of yourself, or otherwise, that's it. We did a festival, funny enough, in Milan and we played with Motley Crue, and backstage we were talking to Nikki Sixx, and he was there really early, and the lady came up and was offering the food. She said, "What would you like to order?" And he said, "I want anything with vegetables in it, anything with vegetables or salad, nothing else." That was it, And I'm thinking, this is Nikki Sixx, the guy, the most craziest guy in the world, All he wants is vegetables and salad, like, yeah.
Time flies, and we must die alive.
Good quote. Yeah, die alive. Yeah.
Could be the title of one of your next songs.
I like that. Yeah, it's no good dying dead, is it? Yeah.
Remember that. Okay, it looks that we are almost at the end, but I'm sure that all your Italian fans need a message from you.
Look, I tell you, it's been so great having me, and we've done a few things, I think, for you guys. And I tell you, and I'm not lying. I know, bands and people always say that these fans are the best fans. Italy is like my most favorite place in the world. I love the country. I absolutely love everything about it, and I always enjoy my time there. And we've had some of the best gigs in Italy that we've ever done. I'm talking like Gods of Metal in Milan. We did Whitesnake in Venice some years ago, and they've just been the best gigs we've ever done. And every time the people make us so welcome. So I honestly, I can't thank all our Italian fans from the bottom of my heart for sticking with us. It's unbelievable after like 40 years that you guys are still there. So thank you so much, really. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Let's get the right gig out there, and we'll be there.
Thanks so much, Jay. I'm really, really, really always glad to talk with you. I'm sure that also my colleague, of course, his first time with you.
Same for me, man. Really, same for me. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks. and can't wait to meet you live. So thanks for everything. Thanks for your time. We know that you're super busy, and
You're welcome.
break a leg for all your next shows.
Hopefully I won't, but I can take it. Yeah. Rock on, guys. Thank you.
Rock on.
Thank to you.
Bye. Bye.